Welcome to Tonbridge Town Pool. This video will take you through the new protocols and procedures for entry and exit to this pool. Remember that prior to turning up to swim, coach or volunteer, you must read the protocol documents, and all swimmers, coaches and volunteers must return the signed declaration document that was emailed to you. It's important that you know which lane your squad will be swimming in for these sessions, although swimmers can be reminded at registration. Swimmers should have showered and washed their hands prior to arriving at the pool. Swimmers need to arrive about 10 minutes before your session start, and all swimmers must be beach ready. Beach ready means having your swim costume on underneath your clothes and ready to swim. Please dress appropriate for the weather conditions. Please try to have flip-flops, sliders or other shoes that are quickly to kick on and off, and ideally with no socks, as at the end of the session you will be wet. Swimmers should register for the session by queuing up outside the pool entrance, lengthwise along the length of the pool and not in the car park area, with one of our COVID team. Please dress appropriately for this weather. In torrential rain, remain in your cars with your parents until you get to the signal to register, as we are not allowed to gather in the building. A reminder that parents must bring their swimmers to the registration point and not just drop off and drive. Parents must remain relatively close by and contactable at all times. Once registered and, if necessary, you have been reminded of your squad lane, remember, please wait outside in a socially distanced manner until you are told to by our COVID team that it is clear for you to enter the building. Parents are not allowed to enter the building, but you must be nearby and contactable, and must, most importantly, know when and where to collect your children afterwards, as it will not be at this front entrance. Once asked to do so by our COVID team, please enter the building and use the hand sanitizer provided by the pool. Walk past reception and follow the arrows clearly marked on the floor down the first pathway. Turn right to enter the poolside. All swimmers must walk past the showers and across in between the main pool and teaching pool. Once on poolside, walk immediately to a nominated bag drop-off station that has been allocated for your lane. Please follow the arrows shown on the floor to ensure social distancing. Find a dot to place your bags on. The dots ensure social distancing for all swimmers. These drop-off stations are clearly signed lane by lane around the pool. Once at your bag drop-off station or your dot, please quickly remove your outer clothing. Please keep your belongings tidy. Your coach will advise you what training kit you need for that session, so please only have ready the kit you need for the specific session and your named water bottle. Remain at your bag drop-off or change station until you are directed by your coach that it is clear for you to proceed to your lane. They will direct you how to enter the pool, as some lanes may be using both ends. Your swimming kit and water bottles will be kept accessible at either end of your designated lane. You may be asked to move your kit or water bottle to the other end of the pool to minimise congestion at pool ends. This is an example of what to do for lane 4. Please note that the lanes are double width for the public. We will be using single lanes, but we're unable to have them for this video. When your session is finished, proceed with your kit and water bottle back to your bag drop-off area. Quickly pat yourself dry, put on your overclothes and exit by the specific exit door. This will be the fire exit door at the deep end of the pool on the right hand side. One of our COVID team members will be there to sign you out of the building. Toilets during the session are not to be used unless you expressly ask a COVID volunteer first, i.e. before you leave the poolside, and are only to be used one person at a time out of the whole pool, not just your lane. And you must wash your hands thoroughly afterwards. If you, for some urgent reason, need to change, please advise one of our COVID volunteers prior to leaving poolside, and by exception you will be allowed to use one of the changing cubicles in this exit area. For safeguarding reasons, swimmers will not and should not leave the building until our team know or can see your parent if is there to collect you. It is essential that parents are at the collection point on time. Once your parent is there to collect you, please sign out via one of our COVID team, who will be at the register point and be allocated in this area, just outside the exit door. Swimmers must not wander off looking for their parents. Make sure your parents are there to collect you. If not, return to the register point until your parent appears. Swimmers can be collected by parents from the far exit at the deep end of the pool, next to the model railway. You are asked to keep socially distanced, but at the same time be ready to collect your child or children as they exit the building. Please help the COVID team by making sure you actively are there when collection is needed, so collection can be confirmed with one of our COVID team and is quick. Swimmers cannot gather in groups waiting for collection by their parents. The lifeguard will be on top of the bridge to allow you more room in your drop-off areas, which are as so. Lane 6 will be over by the cafe, by the teaching pool. Lane 5 will be at the end of the teaching pool, with lane 4 at the shallow end by the windows. Further down is lane 3 at the deep end by the windows. Lane 2 is going to be under the clocks at the deep end. You may want to bring a waterproof cover for your bags as they might get wet at turns. And finally, lane 1 will be over by the outdoor pool. There will be arrows dotted around the building, as well as some of our COVID volunteers, to help you go to the right station and remain in a socially distanced manner. Thank you for listening, and we hope to see you soon.